After I released my video about how to log into the Advanced Child Tax Credit portal from the IRS, I got so many comments about how difficult it was to do with the ID.me system. Well, I discovered there is a much easier way to log in, and it doesn't require ID scanning or face scanning or video chats. I'll walk you through this much easier way to log in, and I'll also show you how you can now update your bank information in the portal. When you click to log in to the Child Tax Credit portal, you get two options for logging in. You can use an existing IRS account or an ID.me account. If you click on the button for IRS account and you don't already have one, it's going to send you back and force you to make an ID.me account. This is what I did. I did not already have an IRS account, and so that's why I used an ID.me account in my other video. The IRS makes it seem like you have to use an ID.me account, and you saw that it was not an easy thing for me. But I heard from other commenters that it was so much harder for a lot of people. A lot of people had to scan multiple documents, they had to go through the face scanning process, and some had to do a video chat process to prove who they were as well. A lot of people felt like the process was very invasive just to be able to log in and see if they qualify or to opt out of the monthly payments. Thankfully, I learned a trick to make it much easier to log in, but the IRS seems to be trying to hide it from you. The trick is to start at the IRS page to create an account first. So this would be to create an irs.gov account before you go to the Child Tax Credit portal. So the address you're going to want to start at, I'll put down below, but I'll also put it right here on the screen. Make sure that you are using the official irs.gov address, but this is where you're going to go to make an account. To make an irs.gov account, what you're going to need is your full name, an email, your birth date, social security number, filing status, and your current address from your last tax return. They also want to verify your identity from your credit report, so they're asking for some kind of financial account. You can use a credit card, student loan, mortgage, or auto loan. You'll also need a US-based mobile phone. You can also use a mailing address, but it takes much longer to use an address. When you first click to create an account, you're going to fill out your name and your email address, and then you'll get a security code in your email address that you'll need to enter. Next up, you fill out your name, address, birth date, social security number, filing status, and address. And the next step, you'll fill out your financial account number. The last 8 digits of a credit card number are probably the easiest to use, but there's some other options here too. The next step is to enter a phone number and to get a verification code. Then you just make a username and password. Once you log into your irs.gov account, you're going to see a message that says that the Child Tax Credit Update portal is now open. And you can click right on that link and it'll take you directly into the Child Tax Credit portal. You don't have to re-log in. It's very simple. If you come back later and you go straight to the Child Tax Credit portal, you can log in with the irs.gov account. You'll just need to verify your identity using a phone security code. So once you're inside that Child Tax Credit portal, you'll see if you qualify for payments, and you can also see your bank information. The bank information is new that you're able to update it now. They just made this change on June 30th. Now keep in mind, June 30th was too late to update the payments for July. So if you make any updates now, it is going to be updating for the future. So you have to update by the end of the month for the next month's payment. So if you update your bank information in July, it'll update things for August going forward. To update your bank information, it's pretty simple. You're just going to click edit, and then you can enter a checking or savings account right there. Make sure you do pay attention to this important note at the bottom. It notes that if you're filing jointly and you make an update, it only applies to you personally, and so that's only half of the payment. So if you update your bank account here, you would get half here and half would go into the old bank account where your last joint return went. If you want all of it to go to a new bank account, both you and your spouse would need to update your bank information. So currently inside the portal, you can only see whether you're eligible, you can see any payments that have been sent, you can opt out of monthly payments, and you can update your bank information. You currently cannot update your address inside the portal. That is supposed to be coming in early August. You also cannot update your family status or your income information. I know a lot of people are really curious about whether you can add a child that was born in 2021. That is coming, they're saying, in late summer or early fall, but you are not able to do that yet. Now, if you don't get payments that do qualify for children, you will still get those next year at tax time. You just won't get them as monthly payments right now. If you haven't seen my full video about the pitfalls of the Advanced Child Tax Credit, make sure you watch that next for full explanation of what you should look out for.